So you guys can see that it is raining. And then we're gonna be washing this patio right here. You see this one's a little bit lighter. I mean, there's even some moss right there actually. And then these ones get darker. Well, it picked up a bit. You guys can see it in the ground. Alright, I just arrived to the next spot. He did attempt to wash it himself. And then this, so oh, look at that. Good morning, YouTube. Welcome back to Northern Wash Pressure Washing. Thank you guys for tuning in today. As you can hear and see, it is raining. It's like a small thunderstorm. I went to sleep last night. I looked at it. It was supposed to rain through the night, and by the time that I was gonna go to work, it should have stopped, and it hasn't. It's supposed to rain for another hour or so. I'll show you guys. It's like a, so you guys can see that it is raining. So right now we're gonna go pump some gas. We're gonna go pump gas, and then we're gonna go head to the first location that we're gonna service. We're doing two. They're not big, that's why we're doing two today. First one's gonna be the front walkway and then a back patio. It's not like humongous. It's not like our last video actually, where it was over 2,300 square feet. So we're gonna do that one first, and then we're gonna go over to another location where we're just gonna do like partial fence wash. It's a wood fence, and actually it's the only fence that's on the property. It's like, I don't know what you would call that, like an L or a square. It's literally two parts. So that's it. Oh, actually no, and then we have two estimates after that. So even though we're smaller jobs, we still have a full day today, because we're gonna be driving around most of the day. What else was I gonna say? I mean, just with the rain, it's just gonna delay us a little bit. I don't think it should delay us a lot. I mean, I still needed to get gas. I don't know, hopefully by the time that I arrive at the first location, like, it starts to slow down and just drizzle, and it's perfectly fine for me getting a little bit wet. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for tuning in. I know I say that a lot, but without you guys, I'm nothing. Like, you guys are the ones that's giving me the likes, the views, the comments, everything. Please continue to do so. The more you guys do it, the more stuff that I'll put out, or the more questions I can answer. I guess the only type of questions that I really don't like answering are questions where they say, how much did you pay for this? Or not, how much did you pay for this? How much did you charge for this? I mean, I hate that question. Well, I guess I don't want to use the word hate, but I dislike that question because, one, I don't know what region you're in, so it may be totally different. Because I'm sure you guys have heard this. What they charge in Florida is way different from what they charge in any part of the state. So that's the main reason I don't like doing that. And two is, some people charge by the square footage of the house. I don't do that. So that's like, comparing that may be a little bit off, or you're gonna be like, oh, he charges a lot, he charges less. Well, somebody's doing it by square foot of the house, and that's different than how I charge. I have said that I like to go out and look at it in person most of the time. If I can, I will go look at it. That's another difference. Most people, or not most, some people like to just look at it online. I don't like to do that. I like to look at it in person. I like to see, I don't know, I guess obstacles, or I want to be 100% sure that I can wash the house. I want to meet the person. It's just something that I'm not comfortable sharing yet, because I'm so new to YouTubing. Like, I don't even have 100 videos out yet, so I'm so new to it. And you got to understand that little by little, I'm getting more comfortable sharing more information with you guys, but that is something that I'm not even close to being comfortable sharing with you. This isn't a YouTube channel where I talk about money like that. Like, I'm sure, and I know there's a lot of channels that are like that, where they're like, how we made $1,000 in 1 hour. I don't do that. I told you guys in a different video I don't do that. It's like a white lie kind of. So I don't do that to my viewers. I don't even really share the price with you guys, but I guarantee you that I'm not making that $1,000 per hour. It's just maybe one day I won't say never. I will never tell you guys. In the beginning, you shouldn't even really care how much money you're making, honestly. Like, what you should be more worried about is getting it done correctly, professional, and not messing anything up. Because if you mess something up, then man, you're in a lot of trouble, you know, especially if you're just starting off and you don't even have insurance, or you're just trying to get your name out there, and it can ruin your name before you even get it out there. So in the beginning, you should figure that out in the beginning. Like and like I said, it shouldn't be your top priority. It should definitely be in the back of your mind, but you should have higher priorities in the beginning. So I hope that makes sense. I hope it's not rude. I'm not trying to be rude. My way is not the correct way. I think there's many different ways. Who's there to say that you're doing it wrong? There's no right or wrong way. It's just a preference and what works for you. So I will tell you what is the best is just get out there and do it. Get out there and do it. Don't be scared. Scared money don't make no money. I'm just kidding. Don't be afraid to fail. Like, in the beginning, I was not making money like this, I'll tell you that. I was way off, but in the beginning I just wanted to learn, and that's how it should be. So yeah, I'm done rambling. I mean, I guess I had time to ramble, right? It's raining, so it's fine. See you guys in a little bit. Hopefully by that time it's not raining this hard. So all right, so I just arrived and I'm still waiting in the truck. I'm gonna keep waiting in here for a little bit. I went to go get gas and they only had premium, so I ain't about that life, because the way that my bank account is set up, it don't work with that. So I left, came here, and I'm just gonna wait it out. I'll take a look at the weather, and actually let's take a look at the weather right now. Whoa. Yeah, it says this should stop by 9 o'clock, so it's 8:36, so we have a couple more minutes to go. And I'm not gonna wait till it fully stops. As soon as it lets down a little bit, I'm going out. I don't want to fall too far behind. I'm just gonna watch I'll watch something on my phone. I really don't have anything else to do right now. Oh, Wrexham. I'll watch Wrexham. I don't know, do you guys like Wrexham? It has Rob, and I can never really say his name. Rob McElhenney, I think that's how you say his name. He's from Always Sunny in Philadelphia. And then Ryan Reynolds, he's from a bunch of movies. They bought a soccer team over in Wales, and it just follows them of how they are trying to bring it back up to its glory and fame of what it once used to be. So I'm on season 2 right now. It's pretty interesting, obviously, because I love sports, I love soccer, and I love business, so that's why I like the show. So I guess I'll watch a little bit of that, and I can't wait to get to work. All right, so it finally slowed down, so I'm about to get started. It's very light right now. I'll first show you guys what I'm gonna wash. So it's going to be this front walkway right here. You guys can see how dirty it is. And then we are getting this front stoop as well. And we got our payment, Northern Wash. And then we're gonna be washing this patio right here. It was dirty. I mean, it is dirty, but I think because of the color, the pattern, and because it's wet, you really can't tell right now. But once it dries and once I go over it, I think you'll be, oh, you can kind of tell the difference right here. So you can see it's not as dark right here. Here, I'll show you guys. You see this one's a little bit lighter. I mean, there's even some moss right there actually. And then these ones get darker. So you can can tell in some spots. See, there's moss right there. So we'll go ahead and do this too. Make sure we get the edges and everything. Oh yeah, the edge is really dirty. I don't remember if there's anything to tape up over here. There's one small outlet right there, so I'll tape that up. Oh, I wanted to share with you guys what I bought. I bought this little Bluetooth speaker. It's very small. I bought it like that on purpose because sometimes I don't like having my headphones on all day in my ear. You know, it starts to hurt. It's quite small. My phone is the Google Pixel, what is it, 6, 7? I don't even remember. So, I mean, it's a little thick, but it's not that big. And what I do with it is I put a clip on it. And I just clip it right here. And when I don't want to listen to the headphones or have it in my ear, because you know I do need to hear other people as well, I just play this. I think it's cool. It's Soundcore. These are Soundcore as well, which is Soundcore is from, this is just the name for their speakers, but I can't think of the brand. Does it say the brand on here? Anchor. So it's an Anchor brand. I really like Anchor. I've been using Anchor for several years now. I think going on like 6-7 years. Yeah, I'm happy with the quality. I don't know if I can really play a song for you guys because I think it'll it's good. I won't even play a song. It was 30 bucks and I think it was well worth that money. But yeah, I just want to share with you guys. I bought it on Amazon. I'm not sponsored. I'm nowhere near being sponsored by anything, but I just want to share that with you guys in case you guys like to play your phone and you wanted a little bit something louder. So yeah, just another option. Well, it picked up a bit. You guys can see it in the ground. Debating if I should just continue or wait a little bit longer. Yeah. Alright, I waited like 4 or 5 minutes and whatever. I'm just gonna go because I can't keep waiting. I have another job and I have 2 more estimates, so. Alrighty, I'm all set up. I'm gonna be using the smaller surface cleaner. I'm going with the smaller one just because it's a smaller area right here and I want to make sure I get as close as I can to the corners and the edges and that I get under these. I already got all the cones out because there's a sidewalk here in the road. So you already know, man, safety first. I'm gonna take some before and after pictures and that way I can send them to the customers. You know, just because they weren't able to be here and just keep them updated. Just for trustworthy, you know. Yeah, so surprise, surprise, right? It's still raining. Weather report was wrong. I don't know why I thought it would stop exactly at 9 o'clock like they said. It's still raining. Luckily, it's not a lot. I did have to stop for a little bit earlier when I was in the trailer. Like, I'll show you guys an update of how everything's coming out. So yeah, you guys can see a lot of the green stuff already came off. A lot of the black stuff It looks a lot better. I put the soap on, and I put the soap on up all the way because it was gonna get diluted even more once the rain hit it, you know. So I mean, it's the pressure washer, so even if I put it up all the way, it only get to 2%. So you can even see right there, like it didn't even, I mean, it's ready for it to be removed, but you can see it. So yeah, that's what's left, is to go ahead and rinse all this off, do any touch-ups, and then after that, whatever doesn't come off or is still really strong, I'll go ahead and I'll do it with the pump up sprayer. So let's go check out the back. But yeah, all this came out really good. Again, I did go at it with the all the way up on the soap, so this is just starting to dwell. I really didn't come across any problems. The only thing that was kind of annoying is, and I moved it, you can see it came down right here, so it's come down straight right here, and then all this would puddle up, and then all this would bring it on here, but it's not letting me clean it because you can see all this is pushing it on here, and it comes over here too, so you can see the like flow of the water just pushes everything on here, and then it's not letting me clean it. That was the only thing that was kind of annoying. I moved it over to see if it helps, but it's not really. It's finding, you can see the water right there, it's finding the stream again, coming back down this way and then over. I guess it helps it a little bit. I still need to rinse this, and then once I'm done rinsing, if there's any thick spots that are not coming off, I will go at it with the pump up sprayer. All right, let's go and rinse, and hopefully this rain stops sometime. All right, I'm all done. I don't want to step on it anymore, so but you guys can see I did the spot check already as well. I walked around and I did mostly all of the edges because you can see it has a lot of algae and lichen on it, so I made sure to coat that really well so all of it dies off. All that's gonna come off with time, and I did the entire edge. A lot of it is exposed. You guys can see it. Look at all this lichen right here, and it's already dying. So I hit that really good. All that within about a couple days, maybe even by the end of today, it'll fall off because I did go pretty heavy on it. But yeah, you can see. I don't want to. I thought about rinsing it off, but the thing is, I feel like since it's so wet and muddy, I think I would have got like everything muddy, so that's why I decided just to go heavier, to do like a thicker coat on it. But other than that, everything came out nice and clean. The powder that they threw on to like make it like a two-tone color, or I don't know what that is. Like it's brown, but then it has like a dark spots here and there. That's not mud or anything, that's clean. I'm sure in the video you guys can tell, like once I started going over it, how clean it came out. And then I'll show you guys the front as well. All right, so this one came out really nice too. I did the face right here in some spots. You can already see it's gone. So some spots are gone. But yeah, I did the face on here too, and same thing. I got as close as I could to the edge, but I didn't want to make a lot of mud, so I just went a lot thicker on it. I'm not even gonna walk on it because I feel like my boots are muddy, so I'll just walk in them as far as I can. Oh, I gotta go get the tape. Ugh. We made it work with the rain. Actually, it just stopped raining. I don't know if you guys could tell. All right, I'm just gonna wrap everything up and then take the after pictures and send them, and then I'll be on my way to the next stop. Alrighty, I'm all done here. Packed everything up. I didn't empty the water because the water was like halfway, and I'm gonna need it at the other place. And I don't know, I think they have a well. I'm like 99% sure they have a well just because of the area that they're in. So I don't want to be struggling with that. Before I left, I took a look at the face again of the concretes in the front and the back, and I just wasn't really that happy with how it was turning and coming off, and I was kind of worried that maybe it wouldn't fully come off. So I just went ahead and I did another coat on it on the front and the back. I didn't record it, but I just wanted to be 100% sure that it was good. It probably would have came off how I had left it the first time with time, but just to be 100% certain, I just did another coat. That's it here. On to the next spot. All right, I just arrived to the next spot. I'll show you guys the fence that we're gonna wash, partial fence. So that's it right there. He did attempt to wash it himself, so if you can see, he did part of it. Ooh, I think there was too much pressure. You guys can, I don't know if you guys can pick that up, but it's already furred. That's a little bit too much pressure. I mean, something bad. I mean, in my eyes, most people would be like, oh, that wood's messed up, it's garbage. But I mean, it just gives it a different texture now at this point. It's like, looks furry. This side he hasn't touched, so you can see. Honestly, I feel like he washed it before too, a couple years ago, because some spots do look furred up. But yeah, it's gonna be both sides. So this side, and then this side, and then obviously the inside of it. So let's see if it's unlocked. Which way does it go? That way. And then this. So oh, look at that. Some lichen right here. It's bad. It's fine. I'll do the tops. And then yeah, there's a lot. Look at that. We'll go ahead and get started. I don't think it should take too long, but then again, it does have a lot of this lichen on it, so that's always really hard to take off. And then we got to be careful with the customers, or not the customer's neighbor. You can see it's like just like a little deck. So yeah, you guys want to see over here? It's really nice. It's quiet right now. This one actually connects to like a whole bunch of lakes. I think you keep going that way, it connects to more. Unless it's that way, but I don't think so. I think it's that way. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get set up, because we still got 2 more estimates and I cannot be that late. And I gotta pick up my daughters from, oh, I gotta pull back. And I gotta pick up my daughters from daycare. Alrighty, I'm all set up. Took my own ladder out too, just in case I needed it. I'm gonna go ahead and start putting the soap on. I am going at it with, I think I'm gonna start off at 4%. Actually no, 5%, because it has a lot of lichen in. And it rained today, so it got really saturated. It's really wet, so I'm gonna go at it with 5%. Again, both sides, tops, everything. So hopefully it doesn't take us long right here. Okay, I'm all done. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna, well, I already did. I put this on water already so I can flush it out. And I'm just gonna go over the spots that still look really black. I tried knocking off as much as I could without getting too close. So towards the bottom right here, it still looks really dark, so I'm gonna put some on. And I'm basically spot checking. So I'll look at both sides and then empty it out, and then we'll be on our way. But yeah, it's basically done. I think it came out really nice. This side's drying mostly, or already dry. But yeah, everything came out good. The tops of these were really bad. I had to get a little closer, and you guys saw I almost fell off the ladder on that side because I don't really remember, but I think I let go of the trigger, so I was using the force of the pressure washer to hold myself forward. I let go of it, and yeah, and then I slipped because my boots were wet and I slipped on the ladder. Ooh, that could have been really dangerous. So be careful, man, when you're on a ladder. Try to be as careful as I can, but every now and then something happens again. Alrighty, let me go ahead and finish this up, and then we'll be on our way. Alright, so I'm all done. I packed everything up. I just wanted to show you guys what it looks like. I think it took me a while to pack up, man, because the way that the trailer is facing. So yeah, you guys can see how it looks over here. It's been drying a bit, and I made sure to put a lot of water on that, just, you know, it was a little bit stronger. But yeah, everything looks really good. This is how this side is looking. Any dead lichen that's on it, it'll fall off. I just don't like to put a lot of pressure on this, and I explained that before, and I'll let them know again. But yeah, everything came out really nice and clean. It just needs to dry now. Let me go ahead, talk to the customer, and then I'll see you guys in the truck in a little bit. All right guys, I'm all done, and I have to drive over to the estimate, and I'm a bit behind. I'm trying to multitask here, and I'm trying to keep my eyes on the road. So the customer was happy with how everything turned out. I had to park down the road. Give me 1 second. That's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Please like, please subscribe, please comment. All that helps. And see you guys in the next one. Peace.